Doctors told Michael Otoo he'd likely never be able to play varsity basketball again. A crushing prognosis for a man who's been playing the game since he was 9. He had suffered a severe traumatic brain injury in the summer of 2016 after being in a pedestrian motor vehicle accident. Michael was in a coma for 5 days.
Welcome to St. Thomas University, the Lady Beaverbrook Gym, home of the St. Thomas Tommies, and yeah, welcome to my story. I just love the fact that this gym is just something that means so much to me. Like, you could come here, you could be so quiet, you could be the only guy in the gym, or with another person, and like you can just get shots up, and like it can really help you along your mental health, man. Just like you could think about everything that's going on in your life, and this place just brings you back to reality and just like helps you with everything. So I used to go to Mount Allison University and played there for 2 years, and after my second year I was involved in a motor vehicle pedestrian accident, which obviously has changed my life forever and still harms me today. It's been pretty tough, obviously, and like my first 2 years at Mount A, I didn't really take the game serious, but then potentially could have lost the game for the rest of my life, or not being able to play at a high level, and it really taught me to cherish the game, to really love the game. And like, I wanted to get a fresh start, and with the help of my rehab team, I decided to come to St. Thomas University, and the Lady Beaverbrook Gym and St. Thomas has been my home ever since. With a severe brain injury, you lack confidence. Obviously, making it back, like, it was cool to play, but I didn't really think I was a factor until I think my first season at St. Thomas. And I was also, I think, a CCAA Athlete of the Week nominee, which was pretty crazy for me too as well, because like all those guys who were on there like worked extremely hard, and to see my name on top of the list with some of the country's best was pretty cool. I was told that I would never play basketball again. It took me a lot of doctors to clear me to play and be safe for me to play. I remember my first year back, I had to wear headgear. Just knowing that, like, from the brain injury, I couldn't really play, I couldn't really do much, to nowadays, like, I'm able to play at such a high level. It's an amazing feeling. Like, I've accomplished so much the last couple of years, and like, my sister gave me a quote when my accident first happened, and it was, you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. And that's what I try to live by. Like, no matter what, some things you can't control, but the one thing you can control is the way you react to things and how you live from day to day on a positive level. A lot of people can say, like, how did you make it back or get back on your feet after a severe brain injury? Because not many people do. And I would say the one thing that really kept me going, and still is my sanctuary, and probably my best friend today, is Wilson. This basketball, like, it's crazy, it's crazy. So we're at the George Martin Hall. I write in the disability office, accessibility services down there on the first floor, and I come from a very educated family, so like, to see my family doing great things, it's always pushed me to try to continue to pursue education, and like, to come to accessibility services or to come here and study, is I know that I have a support system. I know that people believe in me and believe that I can still achieve great things despite this. My class originally, like, a bunch of them have already graduated, they already started their lives, but obviously this kind of pushed me back, and it's delayed my degree a bit, but I do want to finish my degree. I'm working my butt off to finish my degree, so I just gotta take it day by day and hope that one day I finally reach that goal. The stigma around men is like, you gotta be strong, you gotta be bigger than everybody else, you gotta be stronger than everybody else, but the one thing that you gotta know is, like, despite all these things, like, we all gotta ask for help, because everyone needs help, because that help is gonna provide you with a different type of positive energy in your body. So yeah, so we're at Coffee Mill, a beautiful breakfast spot in Fredericton, New Brunswick. I come here with my best friends, Eva, Justin, Ace, a lot, like, just to talk about good times, and like, or a day of games. Some here come here to get a game day meal, like, before the game. It's pretty cool to come here, yeah. Basketball-wise, the next step, I'm not sure, but I do know that I want to have basketball in my life, because it's something that brings me joy. Something, obviously, the last couple of years that has provided me with, like, comfort and hope that life is still good, life is still there, and like, I know no matter what, if you put me on the court, I can like play at such a high level, and everything that has to do with my brain injury or my life struggles, it goes away when I'm on the court. Like, it's an amazing feeling to be out there, and I love basketball for the relationships it provided me. Like, former teammates who I'm not playing with right now are still some of my best friends in life, still message me. I remember after a couple of big games I had this year, like, I would get messages from former teammates saying, great job, and to know that, like, the simple game of basketball and the objective of putting the ball in the hoop could mean something so much to you is something really great that is really awesome to see. Before the accident, I didn't really know that much didn't have that much awareness about brain injuries, didn't have that much awareness on concussions. But obviously after suffering a severe brain injury, like, it's pretty surreal to know like that, like, it's an injury you can't really see. You can't really tell if a person has a severe brain injury. Like, people might look at me on the court and think, wow, this guy is playing at such an elite level, like nothing is wrong with me. Or like, this kid's doing great for himself, but it's crazy the daily struggles you can face, like the anxiety, the mood swings, the constant not knowing what's gonna happen in the future. And it's great to see that in the world today, like mental health and brain injuries, concussions are becoming more aware. And I feel like it needs to go on up another step. Like, it's gotta be something that's really put out there in schools, education systems, athletics, everything in the world, like work, like it's something that we should really take serious.